Hi there, this is Kelly with the Broaddus Property Group, brokered by eXp Realty. Today I wanted to have a little talk about something I actually recently found out about. It's not a super happy talk, but I think we all should be cognizant of the cycles of real estate and what could potentially happen. So I've kind of known for a long time that we were overdue for an adjustment, and typically the Flagstaff area anyway is pretty resilient, and we don't experience these ups and downs like other parts of the country. But I do know that a lot of my colleagues, I do a lot of masterminds all over the country, and a lot of my colleagues in other parts of the country are really having a hard time. So I wanted to talk about the Clement Huglar economic cycle. It's always been the same, and I have this visual. If any of you are interested, I'm happy to email it to you. If you want to text me or shoot me a message, I'm happy to send that over. So basically it goes like this. The economic cycles run every 7 to 11 years. We are actually right now 4 years overdue for one of these cycles, and obviously we all know when the last one was. The cycle peaked in 2007. That's when the prices were the absolute highest, and then it started going down into the trough, and that lasted until 2010. So from 7 to 2010 we were all pretty much in shock with what was happening, feeling like the market was never going to recover. It was a kind of a scary time. Of course, we all know that meltdown was as a result of the mortgage crisis. I believe that this time it's just one of those regular cycles that happens, and hoping that it's not going to be a really tough one for us. But I do know that a lot of my colleagues are having a rough time. So some of the indicators of the cycles are the new building stats, which I can get that for you as well if you want to know about the new building stats. Political unrest, we do have a little of that. Job reports, we can get that as well. The days on the market, we know that the days on market are increasing. It's taking longer now than it did before to sell a house. We are having a little bit of a shift, and like I said, our area here in northern Arizona is a little bit more insulated. We've been having a rough time with even having inventory, but now we have a little more inventory, and it is taking a little bit longer for those homes to sell. The days on the market is increasing a little bit. And if you go to my website, northernarizonafinehomes.com, you can take a look on the blog tab, and you can see market reports going back I believe 12 years. So we've been doing the market reports for a long time, and you can take a look on there and see what the days on the market were last month, the month before, a year ago, 2 years ago. Kind of gives you a good idea of what's going on. So if you remember, a couple years ago there was never any drops in the prices. Things just sold. Even last year it was not so much, and we are seeing a lot more price adjustments coming faster. Bank restrictions, so the GDP, and then obviously headlines is a big one. So those are all the indicators of a economic cycle, where we are in the economic cycle. So there's a lot of people that are thinking that we could be moving in to a deeper recession as soon as this next spring or summer. If you're my age or a little younger, in your 50s or so, if you can ride it through, you have a really great interest rate on your home, and 10 years in a cycle is not a problem for you, then there's nothing to worry about. But let's say you have a second home. Let's say you have a higher interest rate or an adjustable interest rate, or maybe you have a HELOC. You may want to explore what's available to you. One thing you don't want to do is chase the market. And a lot of folks I'm seeing, they still think our prices are 2 years ago. So they end up chasing the market instead of getting ahead of the market. So if this is really going to happen, which it is kind of inevitable, you definitely want to get ahead of it. And we have solutions for you. We have become a certified CPO brokerage. Our office has been certified to sell certified pre-owned homes, and that is a definite wonderful solution for folks. My phone number is 928-606-6749. Call me, text me anytime. My website is northernarizonafinehomes.com. You can get an instant valuation for your home on the website. It says how much is my home worth. And if you check that, it'll give you an idea. If you're curious, if you want to know more, if you want one of us to come out and take a look and give you our expert analysis, we're happy to do that. Again, it's Kelly Broaddus with Broaddus Properties Group, brokered by EXP. Happy to be of service. Give me a call anytime.